Alright guys, welcome back. So today what I want to talk about is a new gun lubricant that I've been using here recently, and I just want to share my experiences with it so far, and some of the things that I like about it and all that. But if you've watched the channel for a while, or if you've at least seen some of my last videos, I did pick up this SIG P226 somewhat recently, and when I got the pistol inside the box that it came in, they did supply a little, more or less sample size, little packet of lubricant, and they recommended that that lubricant be used on it. So I used it up, and really liked how it was. So I went out and bought bigger quantities of it, and the more that I was using it, the more I liked it, and I've ended up using it on all of my firearms now. But what it is the Mil-Comm TW25B synthetic grease. And before this, I've been primarily using oils and never any greases, except for on some of my older AKs. I did use a grease on those. But as far as all my pistols, all my ARs and things like that, I've always used gun oils. And what I use is the Slip 2000 EWL Extreme Weapons Lubricant. And I've had really good luck with it. I haven't had any issues with it, causing the guns to be unreliable, or the oil burning off, or anything like that. I've had really good luck with it. But the one thing that I really hate about gun oils, and I'm sure that 99% of you guys have ran into this as well, is after you clean and lubricate your guns, after you go shoot them or whatever, and you put them in your safe, you go to get them back out a week later or whatever it is, and it's really bad on the ARs. When you pull it out, you've always got a lot of the oil collected around the charging handle from it running down off of everything. And the same goes for the pistols. You always have it down on the trigger and things like that. And if you notice here on the SIG, the UID label is actually gone, and that's because some of the oil seeped out while it was in my safe, and it loosened the sticker up. So I just took it off and put it in there on my that certificate of authenticity that the Mark 25s come with and things like that. But it actually caused that sticker to come off. And I don't over lubricate my guns. I really don't. And I just put a light coater on the outside of the barrel, on the inside, and then I put some drops on the frame rails, and that's really all I do to lubricate it. And I still have oil that'll run off because it's oils are thin compared to a grease. But I can say that after using this Mil-Comm TW25B on all my guns, the guns just seem to run smoother. When you cycle the action, they just feel better, and I don't know if it's just in my head or what, but it seems like they don't get as dirty after shooting them. I don't know if the carbon and things like that don't stick to this like it does in oil, or whatever it is, but so far I've just been very pleased using a grease over an oil. And in the Mil-Comm, it is somewhat pricey, I guess, compared to other things that are out there, but there's definitely stuff that's more expensive. But you really don't have to use a whole lot of this. You can just put a little dab on a paper towel or something, and you can dip your fingers in it, rub your barrel down, and things like that. It takes a really small amount to get your guns lubed up, and it really does do a good job. So if you're using gun oils right now, and you do experience the oil running places and things like that, or you just want to try something different, I really recommend looking at this Mil-Comm TW25 synthetic grease. And I really do think you guys will like it if you start using it. And there's no mess, and the guns just seem, like I said, they just seem like they operate better. But I just really do think you guys would like it. But I also picked up this syringe, and you can use this to get in your slide rails and things like that on your guns, or into small spaces where you need to to get some lubricant in, where it's tougher to get this squeeze bottle in. It's this size, so you have some different options on how you want to get it. And this syringe, you can take the end out and refill this, so you can get a bigger bottle, refill your syringe and things like that. So a pretty good system to use. But as far as the oil goes, I do put oil on the inside of my barrels when I lubricate them, and I'm not going to put grease on the inside. I don't know if you really should or not. So the only thing I'm going to use oil for is for the inside of the barrel. You know, just run a quick patch through there to lubricate it a little bit. But other than that, I'm not using oils anymore. I'm going to stick with grease, and you know, specifically this TW25B. I really do like this stuff, and I do highly recommend you guys at least give it a try. Get a small amount. Just get this syringe bottle at first, and I really do think you guys would like it. But anyhow, guys, I just wanted to share my experiences with this stuff so far, and let you guys know how well it's been working for me. So maybe you guys can try it out, and you know, like it just as well yourself. But if you have any questions about this grease or anything else you see here on the channel, feel free to ask in the comment section below, and you know, I'll do my best to get back with you as soon as possible. But you know, I appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate everybody subscribing, and we'll catch you in the next one.